Hello, my dear subscribers. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm going to be doing a general mid-month reading, which is mid-month to the middle of the next month. So it's going to be April, April 15 to May 15. The cards that I'm using here is the Tarot deck. I'm using for the health, the medicine cards. And these cards are by Jamie J. Sams and David Carson. For money and finances, I'm using one card from the Virtual, the Fairy Tarot cards, and the most important message is the Whispers of Love by Ganesha. Okay, so with that said, I already mixed most of these cards, so I'm going to continue to open up your reading. And as you guys know how I start my readings, I am going to read Pisces. You're my first sign. Happy birthday, Pisces. I hope everything goes well with you. Okay, so I don't have any jumping cards for you guys, so I'm going to start with the reading. And I will take a card for, the clarifiers will be the regular tarot, okay? So with that said, for those that this is the first time that you're coming to my channel, my name is Maria. I do bilingual readings. I go live in Spanish and in English. So and the days that I go in English is usually Wednesdays. However, if I choose to go or I can go live on another day, I will. Okay, so basically, if you also want to do a personal reading, you know what to do. Remember, this is a general message. It might not resonate to all of you. And the way that I'm doing these readings, I've been doing it you and your partner. So this time you're on top and your partner is on the bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna take 5 cards, and the first card is card number 4, 4 of Wands. And it says completion, which is in reverse, so it's not completed yet. This is for Pisces. This is you and your partner. This top part will be you, the bottom part will be your partner. Science. Let me just mix these cards a little bit more to see, and like I said, is 5 on top. So okay, and so you know that I'm trying to mix as much as possible so the readings are different in every person, so it's not the same thing over and over again. So I don't want to repeating my cards. And remember, sometimes what happens is that we have similar readings with other readers, but some of them also copy the readings. Okay, so always pay attention to that, what your reader is doing. Okay, especially the ones that already set up the table with the card. That could be just making copies of whoever else already had the reading. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Pisces, you had the Hierophant. One more card. And the 10 of Wands. A lot of fire in you. So Pisces, you might be dealing with a fire sign. You start with a fire, and with a fire you got Pentacles. Let's see what's going on. And this will be your partner. So let's see what I see in this reading. This will be your partner, okay, or ex-partner. This could be someone that could be your ex. They're still trying to be in your life. The 8 of Cups. Indolence. That's the message that the cards have. Let me just see if I can mix this a little bit more. And okay, you saw I mixed them a little bit more to see. I don't want just cards to be just positive or just negative. No, I want them to come out the way that they should come out. Okay, in reverse. Some people don't read reverse, they're harder. It's not really that hard, but they just don't know how to do it. Okay, the next card, this will be your partner. And I always get the cards, I don't get them lined up. I get whatever comes up. So let's see. Okay, so it's in reverse. So let's see what comes at the bottom. You have the Lovers. So some of you are dealing with a soulmate situation. Some of you have the Lovers card, which is very important. If you see it here, this is the Lovers card, okay? So some of you are dealing with a lover, whoever your soulmate is. And let's see what's going on with you. The first card that you come out with is the Four of Wands in reverse. Usually, you know, if the Four of Wands would be the upside, it will be a positive outcome. But right now, it's in reverse, meaning that it's work that needs to be done. Okay, either you or your partner, because this could be going either way. When I do general readings, it doesn't necessarily have to be a positive situation, or it could be my fault or the other person's fault. That's why I like you know, reading both of you, because then I know that it could be either or. It doesn't matter who the person is. Any one of you can be making the mistake. So in this case, you have the Four of Wands, right? So in this, you're gonna have to because it's in reverse, it's like something that needs to be built is not being built right now. There is no solid foundation, and in this situation also it could be something that has to do with like papers that you guys need to do. Let's say you guys are separated and you guys are doing the taxes. This is just an example that I'm giving you. To me, it's like you guys haven't really decided who's gonna take the children, and you guys haven't decided anything onto what's going on. So you guys need to settle this down, okay? And because I'm doing this on the middle, for almost the middle of April, some people wait for the last minute in America to file their income taxes. That could be a problem, okay? This card also represents Venus, and Venus represents Aries, okay? So this could also be your card telling me that you are a very how can I put it, strong person. You know where you're going and you know what you need to do, okay? The next card that we have is the Three of Discs. Again, this is this reading is coming like with finances. I feel that some of you, if there is a separation going on with the two of you, it has to do with finance. Look at this, the Four in reverse. That means that the house is shaking, or the house is not in control. The finances are not in control, okay? You get a card number 3 with the Three of Pentacles. So again, there is probably income or short income coming in, okay? So remember that if you know the Three of Discs is you having enough money, but then in reverse is like you don't have enough material stuff, is short in the house, where whoever is in the house doing the finances, there's not enough. Whoever has the children, if there is children involved, there is not enough money going on in this house, okay, Pisces? The next card that you have is the Six of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Swords in reverse again is a card of movement. But in this case, because it's in reverse, if there is anything that you need to do financially and you need to move on, you're not able to do it because there is problems with your anything that has to do with paying the bills, and you need to work on this situation. If I was to put it in the love situation, you're still not moving on because you still need to work. Probably in this case, I would say that you need to work on yourself. Look at the card that comes out here, card number 5. You had the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is basically, if you were to see this card, the Tarot, is like the woman is right here, and then there's the priest over here, or the highest. So some of you, if you're a female, I feel that you need to look for help with your if you have a person that you go to, let's say you go to a church, you go to a healer, You go to someone that helps you in when it comes to your inner peace. If you go to, let's say, a Catholic church, you may end up going to someone. If you go to a healer, you might need a new reading, okay? That you need to start going into that person. If you're a male, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's time for you, because you know that everything is reversed. You know things are not moving on. You're probably stuck in a situation where you cannot move forward. So right now, your best thing to do is to go to get guidance, get support, get healing. Start doing a couple of rituals to help you move on in your situation. And look at you. The last card that you have is the oppression card, number 10. This card will be the one that will tell you that you're very you're probably in pain, but you're gonna come out, especially if you get to go to a healer or someone that can help you. As you're gonna come out, or okay, you can always if you don't have a healer, you can always contact me. However, it's up to you. But if you decide that you want to have someone that's going to help you, you're going to have to contact that person to reverse this cards around, because you need to come out of this depression that you are right now, this pain, the struggle that you're going through. And this could be happening because of your partner, okay? Your partner is probably is doing this to you, or you're doing this to your parent. Remember, it could be going either way. What happens with your partner? Your partner has the 8 of Cups of indolence. That means that I feel that probably if you're in a relationship that you guys were married or are married, your partner probably has walked away from your life right now. And look at the card that gets it fell. The card in reverse is failure. Okay, so you have the 7 of this. So your partner is probably walk away from your life, and with the 7 of this is telling me that he believe it or not, may feel a failure, regardless if the card is upward or the other way around. This card represents probably falling behind in bills, if this was a financial situation, or just a failure itself, because he or she knows that this marriage is not working out, okay? The next card that you have is the 8 of Wands, is stiffness. So the 8 of Wands is when you move forward, and look at this, the two of you cannot move forward because you have the 6 of Swords, and your partner has the 8 of Wands. You might be dealing with someone that might be fire sign energy, or you can, it doesn't matter, water, earth, it doesn't matter, but the two of you are stuck in this situation, okay? You're not moving forward, you're stuck in one place, both of you cannot move on, okay? That's why I think you need some kind of counseling. If it cannot be done through a priest, go to a marriage counselor. Look at this, you have the 5 of this in reverse, which is, it doesn't matter if it's upward, it's a sad card because it's worry, okay? So in this case, you're having problems with I mean, not you, but your partner is having problems, again, financially, not able to move on, walking away, not knowing where to go, okay? And it doesn't matter if it's upward or in reverse, it's still worry about what's going on, what situation, what's going to end up, how this is going to end up. And look at the last card, you have the 2 of Wands in reverse. So meaning that this person, either you or the other person, is very dominant, okay? So one of you is trying to dominate the relationship of the other. And let's see, I'm going to clarify the Hierophant, which is the major arcana that you have, and see if you decide that you're going to go to see this person to help you out in this relationship, okay? Let's see, even though you have all these cards in reverse, you have one major arcana. Look, the 4 of Cups here, and didn't you get the 8 of Cups, which is you both need to go somewhere to ask for advice as to what you guys need to do. Let me clarify your cards on top. I'm not going to clarify, I'm sorry, I'm not going to clarify the bottom card, okay, because the bottom is his. Look, 5 of Pentacles here and 5 of Pentacles here. There's a separation going on to those that are reading. And look at here, the Ace of Wands, of Pentacles, I'm sorry. Meaning that you're having financial difficulties. There is no, it feels like there is no, the end of this relationship, like there is no attraction anymore. However, it's like you want to do a new beginning. Look at this. You're Pisces, you're not a fire sign, and you're coming out strong with the energy of a fire sign, okay? So that means that you're going to try to move on, and you're probably going to go up and look for someone that's going to help you to see how you can move on this situation, okay? So let's see. Unless there is a major arcana in your partners, I will read a major arcana, but right now this is not your partner's reading, it's your reading. So again, this is a confirmation of you dealing with a soulmate, you dealing with a twin flame. 2 cards are telling me that even though you feel that there is a loss, I don't think you guys are going to end up breaking up completely. I feel that there is going to be a separation. I don't know for how long, but this is not going to a divorce. If you decide that you decide to go to someone to help you, okay, even though you're sad, again, it might be children also involved, and you're probably not even paying attention to your children because you're too concerned about the other person feelings or your own feelings only. So you really need to concentrate you know, on the relationship itself, because for those that I'm reading for, you guys can save this relationship. Okay, let me clarify more about this Lovers card, because it's the only major arcana that I have for you guys. Sorry. This is you. If at some point there was another woman in this relationship, and this is not you, you're taking the energy of the Queen of Wands, there is gonna be a decision coming from your partner, okay? And feel that I'm dealing with someone that either you are the water sign here and there is a fire sign energy here, okay? Or this could be your partner. You know, if there is not a third party involved, okay, that means if there is not, this could be your partner. If there is a third party involved, this could be your partner's lover. So this is what's going on with you. There is the other person here, and you're turning your back on this person, and you're not going to put up with whatever he or she is doing, okay? So that's how your situation is, and what's going to happen is that, let me take one more card. Look at this. You're dealing, I feel that some of you Pisces are dealing with a fire sign, and there's going to be communication. There's going to be some kind of understanding, something that you guys are going to decide to do. You guys are going to talk. You guys are going to probably, after you guys go to see this person or a marriage counselor, or you guys are going to make a decision of your life. Look at this. You have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, so which is the same one over here, okay? This is also like the Wheel of Fortune in the Tarot, and this is right here. So it's like you have to gamble your relationship. There's going to be like a, it's going to get to the point that it's going to be like a win or lose situation. Okay, the first card that I'm going to take out for you from the Doreen Virtue Fairy Tarot for finances. Let's see what card comes out. Let's see what card comes out for finances for you guys. Is Four of Springs. Opposing goals arising from different opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. And this is the same thing. I mean, Five of Springs, I'm sorry, I said 4 is Five of Springs. I believe that this is the Five of Wands, And I think the 5 of Wands is here. This is the 5 of disc. 5 of disc for the 4. This is the 4. I'm sorry, I thought it was the 5, but it's the 4 that came in. Okay, so this is you, and didn't I tell you, you start with like not agreeing with what's going on? Let's say, didn't I tell you in the beginning that some of you are, if you guys are dealing with a situation when it comes to, like, let's say the example that I gave you is taxes. Maybe you had 2 children, one put one in one income tax, the other one puts in the other one. Something to do with finances or other things that you, how can I put it, positive things, tangible things that you guys need to make a decision on what you guys are going to do. Okay, so if you decide that he's going to take the kids this year and then you take it next year, whatever you guys decide to do, the property taxes, if you're dealing with that, I mean, God knows what your situation is. I mean, I'm just giving you a little bit of what comes out here. This is not a personal reading, remember that. So in health, you have the mouse. Okay, so let's see what the mouse stands for. Okay, for the math, one of the messages is, if I could see the world through your tiny eyes, maybe then I will know how to scrutinize. Every detail carries weight and truth to its purpose, how its perfect puzzle plays to stop the 3 rising circles. Okay, so if your personal medicine is a mouse, you may be fearful of flight, but you very well organized with a compartment for everything. You should try to see a larger picture than one staring at you in your face. Develop large spirit. Try to become aware of the great dance of life. Realize that even though you may be sitting in Los Angeles, there is also a New York, a moon, a solar system, a galaxy, and an infinite universe. Jump high, little friend. You will glimpse the sacred mountain. And if a mouse is in your card brain, it's medicine telling you to scrutinize. Look at yourself and others carefully. Maybe that big hunk of cheese is sitting on a trigger that will spring a deadly trap. Maybe the cat is in the pantry waiting for you. Maybe someone to whom you have delegated authority, such as a doctor, a lawyer, or even a plumber, is not doing the job faithfully. The message is to see what's right before your eyes and to take action accordingly. So, you know, just this is telling you to try to see the big picture, okay? So, if this is stressing you out, be careful what this person is doing, because you might just be seeing, like, let's say this person is putting a divorce for you. Maybe you need to see a little bit more than what's around you, and maybe you don't run too fast, okay, because you're not seeing that whole picture. And what is the most important message the Pisces needs to know? Using the Whispers of Lord Ganesha by Angela Hartfield. What's the most important message that Pisces needs to know? The spiritual quest. Okay, the card that you got have the number 5 for the spring, which is this one right here. You have card number 20 and card number 40. You guys can pick those numbers and play if you would like. You are called to realize your full potential and to choose to become a force of good in the world. Whether or not you're aware of it, you are embarking on a great spiritual quest. Your soul is leading you to a myriad of discoveries about who you truly are and what you came here to achieve this lifetime. Each of us has a unique journey that is tailored especially for us and designed for us to reach our highest potential. During this quest, you will gain significant insight into your purpose here on earth. For many, this journey will have been replaced by a period of unhealed confusion and conflict, which has birthed a desire for greater clarity and concrete answers about the meaning or purpose of your life. From this spiritual journey you're undertaking, you will gain wisdom, enlightenment, and enhanced sense of your personal power. As you travel on this path, make a point to commit to the quest and not be tempted to distractions that may cause you to be off track. Geisha urges you to focus your energy less on having and more on simply being. Your spiritual growth can be enhanced by regular practice of meditation and self-reflection at this time. So I feel that this is combining everything that's going on with you, and put yourself more into the spiritual quest that you need to do, opposed to just seeing one side of the story. Understand what the message is of the spiritual quest. I feel that the most important thing is focus your energy less on having and more on just being yourself. So don't worry about how this is going to happen, when it's going to happen, who is going to happen. Just be yourself and try to do things the way you always did it before, and just move on. Don't sit and wait and try to figure it out how things are going to happen. No, just let it go, let it be. Let it go and let it be. Let it happen. Whatever time is going to happen, it's going to happen. And if this relationship is not meant to break up, it's not going to break up. So don't focus on the worst. Focus on the positive. Okay? See the big picture. This person can be trying to trick you, or someone can be trying to trick you. So remember that. Okay? You know what your situation is. And I always tell you guys that. So unless I'm reading you personally, this reading, just take from this reading what's best for you. Remember, this is a general reading. It might not resonate with all of you. And if whatever part it is that belongs to you, take it, and the rest, leave it alone. Don't touch it. It's not for you. Don't bother. Okay? So with that said, dear Pisces, happy birthday and love and life. And I see you in the next video. And remember, I go live on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. If I don't make it at 9 o'clock because I'm working, I'm definitely going to try to be here around 9:30, okay? But you will see my live video. Bye-bye, and have a wonderful, wonderful Easter for those in the United States of America. Bye-bye.